Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing another review of a concert that I've been to. It's been about, I think, a month and a half now since I went to Perfect Illumination by SHINee. So SHINee World 6. As you can see, I've got some of the goodies here that I also will show you in a moment. But yeah, I wanted to do a quick review for my first ever SHINee World or SHINee concert that was in Hong Kong, basically. So I was away, I think, in March for about 3 weeks, and decided to go to the concert while I was in Hong Kong when this happened, basically. So yeah, this is very exciting. I think I'm gonna try this format for this concert review kind of thing, where I can show you some of the videos and some of the pictures that I took there. Mostly will be videos, but yeah, just wanted to tell you all about it. So initially, there was actually no plan set to go to this concert until maybe like December of last year, where I was proposed by my cousin's wife, Dalia, to go to a concert, but initially it was going to be in Singapore because I was planning to go to a wedding in Singapore back in March, and I was like, oh, it's a bit too early because the wedding's in end of March, but the concert was like early March, so I was like, I don't want to go to Singapore that early. So yeah, and then they were like, okay, well, maybe we can go to the Hong Kong one, which is about, I think, 2 weeks or a bit later than the one in Singapore. And I was like, I'll think about it. And I was like, just see how you go with getting tickets first before we plan this trip, like, because I know how hard it is to get tickets to concert, especially in Asia. And so I was like, yeah, go for it, try and see if you can get tickets, and then if you do, then let's go. So yeah, she managed to get some tickets, not the VIP ones. We ended up getting the general standing ones, which were 1,499 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $300-400 or so, which is reasonable for concert tickets. Like here, it's about that price, and that's sometimes not even the max that you can get to. So we ended up getting some general standing ones. I'll show you, I guess, a picture of the seating map area for this concert. This was happening at the Asia World Arena. Yeah, I've never been, obviously, to any concerts in Hong Kong, but apparently it's one of the most popular arenas that people go to, especially at the World Expo, as the Asia World Expo. I think 2 weeks prior to SHINee performing, or 1 week before, Ten was doing his fan con, and then the same day that SHINee was having their concert in Hong Kong, CN Blue was having also their concert in another arena, or somewhere in the same area, but just another spot, basically. So we were like, oh, where should we go? And then of course we went to see SHINee. So yeah, so she ended up getting the tickets. We ended up booking the plane tickets and whatnot, and we arrived there. We each brought our own light stick, which thankfully we both had. You can, I guess, try and buy it in Hong Kong, but from what I've seen, apparently it was sold out in a few different K-pop places around in Hong Kong. So thankfully I bought mine, and then we saw a lot of fans with the different fan lights, so it wasn't just the official one. They had the Japanese one that I've done an unboxing before, and then some people were asking me as well in the previous video of the unboxing of the Japanese fan light if they could use it in other places. And I can tell you guys, if you haven't watched that video, and where I left a comment, that you can actually use the other fan lights in this concert. It somehow syncs with their thingy. Anyways, so yeah, ended up doing that. on the day of the concert, it was a bit confusing because they had sent out a message online that, for people that are generally doing the general standing, you could start lining up from 4 o'clock. And the concert was at 4 p.m. So we're like, okay. So we, at 6 p.m., sorry. So I was like, oh, okay, we need to get there early because I wasn't sure. In Australia, the system is basically on a first come, first serve basis. So if you are obviously first in the line, you get to, stand closer, basically. What we didn't know is that there was a number. I'll show you here. I don't know if you can probably see. Where am I? Nope, wrong side. So see here, there's some numbers with the block, and basically that is a certain number that you can line up to. So I don't know if we'll can see. All right, I'll show you some pictures while we're at it. Basically, so this is when we get to the Asia World Expo. So it's pretty straightforward to go there. There is a specific line that's like an airport line, as well as the Asia World Expo line. So you just use that line to get there, and it gets you straight to that area, and you've got lots of signage and stuff there. We went there at around 4 o'clock, I think, and it was already a lot of people. Obviously, everyone was standing there just trying to get pictures. Oops, I've got random people in there. But yeah, we were just trying to get pictures of everybody there. That is me officially with them. Obviously, I initially bought the t-shirt for their Perfect Illumination before, so I ended up wearing that with my little light stick and my pearlescent blue shoes from Nike. There was some girls that also ended up gifting us some kind of like photo cards, fan-made photo cards, so we ended up taking pictures of those, and obviously I kept those really well. Took some selfies with my cousin's wife, Dalia, and yeah, so this basic, I don't think I've taken pictures. I probably took pictures. So yeah, mostly pictures were taken, I think, for both phones. So my cousin's wife, Dalia, had her phone, which is actually my cousin's phone, which was a better, newer iPhone, which had a better zoom quality. So she ended up taking this one, and I had my old phone, my old iPhone there. But yeah, just trying to hide people with the SHINee World light stick. Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, I ended up also getting the stamp for the SHINee World Concert, which was very exciting. This is like, yes, the first proper stamp that I've got, because obviously the previous ones, the SM Town one I didn't go to, but my good friend Pei was in Japan back then, so she went there and scanned the code and gave it to me. So yeah, so basically this is the area where you've got all the ones at the back here, which are just people doing the VIP standing. So obviously they are there early and they get to go to the sound check as well. So yeah, I think this was the benefits for the VIPs. You get to go to the sound check, and obviously you get the closer standing area. And this was where it's a bit empty there. This was our standing area, and as you can probably not see, I don't know if I can zoom in on the picture. There are basically little signage here that tells you which row to go to. So ours was 295, so I think it was like 200 and I think 05 or 200 to 295 or something like that. So it was just that row there. We were not sure, like we thought it was just whoever comes into that lane, but no, everyone had to line up within their numbers. So if someone was in there 290, they would be, more forward than us in the line, basically. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. So yeah, we ended up getting there really early when we could have just basically got there at probably 5 o'clock, where I think everyone was going in at. But we ended up getting there, it's fine, early. We just sat there, chatted away, crochet anyways. So yeah, we got there early just for the experience of it. But yeah, ended up buying some goodies. So they had lots of goodies. Well, not that many actually. So they had basically a hoodie. This is like the biggest size. I think this is like the extra large, and that's just right for me. It's quite a long one, but very comfy kind of material. You get the SHINee World 6 here, and even at the back you've got the same kind of signature there, SHINee World 6. So hoodie. Also got a cap, which I don't know why, but it just doesn't fit my head properly somehow. It's just a bit of space here that's a bit, yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel quite right, but it was nice. You've got perfect illumination. You can just obviously change the size here. Just a nice kind of blue color. And then I also ended up getting a tote bag, which has basically got really dirty because it was on the floor, so I really need to wash it. But yeah, I think, does it say? Oh yeah, SHINee here. But yeah, it's very dirty. I really need to throw it in the washing machine. The other thing that they had was also some random trading cards from the Moment of Shine, which I did not get because I had some already from that I've previously bought, so that's why I didn't get them. But you had 4 of those things, and yeah, Dalia ended up getting those. So yeah, this is just a picture of my bag with all the different shiny goodies that I brought with me. I was really skeptical to bring the pins, but in case obviously I lose them, but I did get them. And then obviously I bought my little straps and stuff like that. Anyways, we ended up going into the venue. So we were I would say we were pretty close. I mean, so I think, let me just see how close I could get to, because this is hard to tell, but this is obviously the main stage is at the back, and you've got kind of like a T section that comes forward. Let me just see. So basically, these people, you see there's a barrier just, I think it's a video, so I can't actually zoom in. There is a barrier just at the front of these dotted line, which is basically where we were standing in the block B section, and then anybody after that is in the VIP standing A section. So we were maybe about 3-4 rows from that barrier, which was, in my opinion, very close. This is the closest I've ever been in a concert. But yeah, and then obviously they play the music for a bit at the beginning of the section. So you know when the music starts, it's the concert time. And as you can see, the fan light does sync. For those who don't know, I think you have to basically link your fan light to the SM Town app, and then it would automatically sync when you get there. I think you don't really need to do anything other than that specifically. What else? Okay, so I think this is the start of the concert. Everyone was getting excited, I think. And then obviously everyone was getting their light sticks and phones out and getting really excited. And then even at this moment I got really teary. It wasn't even them, but just seeing them 5 just made my eyes super teary. And I was like, hold it in. It hasn't even started, why are you crying? But yeah, it was really nice. And then even though it wasn't them singing live, like, it was just nice seeing everyone getting so hyped about the song. I don't know, it's an 8-minute long video. Oh, wait. Okay, so yeah, this is where they actually start showing up. I mean, they look very far from here, but... And that's the official start too. And then what was good as well is people were doing the fan chant properly. It wasn't like, you know, just me, the lonely self. Like, people were just getting hyped. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot of people in front of me, so I was just trying to find a spot, like a literal little tiny space to get to see them. Obviously, they had the 2 screens on the sides that could make it a bit easier to see them, but yeah, that was pretty much it, just me trying to hold on, and I was like freaking out, holding my phone, fan light on the other hand. It was very tiring of an experience. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through the videos and just tell you what I remember from it, because to be honest, don't remember a lot of it. What's this bit there? I think... Okay, somehow that video's not loading. Oh, and then Dream Girl. And they had obviously the flames, the light. Oh, that was just the end of it. So yeah, and then every time they finish a song, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I need a break. And then the next song comes up and it's like another great song, and you're like, oh, okay, fine. And then like it. So they started coming towards that T stage, and we're like, oh my gosh, they're so close. I don't know what he threw there, but whoever got it, lucky you. But yeah, as they were coming, we're like, oh my god, they're so close, they're so close. And it was like, I could actually see their facial expressions with my own eyes. But yeah, like, this was the last picture they took. Like, this is so cute. But yeah, so I had basically this, for example, this view of Key, while Dalia had another view of a zoomed in version. So it was kind of like different fan cams and different point of views, which was nice. But yeah, that was how good it is. And then you could see like people's phone as well. It's like point of view and point of view and point of view, like an Inception kind of thing. And then obviously the stage gets up as well. So you're like, oh my gosh, you can see them even more clearly now. And yeah, there was a lot of Taemin fans at the back. I realized only when I was watching the video. I don't think I've heard them when I was watching it during the concert. Let me see if I can find that video that she's got of it, because obviously we've got different versions of things. So let me see, I think it must be this one. So this is her version of it, and obviously you will see the difference. It's much better with the zoomed in versions. Like, how good is that? It's like so close. I was like, it's okay. But yeah, she's got basically the Minho version of it, the fan cam, and I've got the Key fan cam of it, basically. And then I think the only thing with this zoom is obviously you can't film all 3 of them. You have to kind of either focus on one member or the other, unless they're obviously together. But yeah. So she panned to Minho straight away, so we didn't get to see the little heart bit there. But it was nice to see. I was like, oh, I didn't know he did that, because I was focused on Key. So yeah, it was nice having someone go to a concert with you. Because usually when I'm here in Australia and I'm going by myself, and then you don't get to see different stuff, or at least you have someone to look after your stuff while you're going there and things like that. So this was the good thing about going to a concert with someone that also equally likes SHINee as much as you do. So yeah, I just keep going, and then you have heart attack. But yeah. And then we tried to do Lucifer here, but then the whole video was basically them in red. So I was like, no matter how I tried to change the setting on there, it just didn't work. So I just... Oh, it still gives me chills while I'm watching it. It's so fun. But yeah, anyways, and then obviously they went back to the end of the stage. So again, I could see the little Tim in here next to the scurry. And live performance. So this is, I think some other people took this photo as well, but this was, for me, this looked so iconic. Just the, it doesn't need to show their faces, just them with that pose just was iconic. So yeah, when I saw that, so basically I took this while recording. So obviously when you do videos on iPhone, you can take photos while you're at it. So yeah, I ended up taking this shot and I was like, crazy, this is just so good. All right, what's next of the songs? Oh, still Lucifer. And then that was the first Ment. The first Ment in Hong Kong.
Welcome to SHINee World 6 Perfect Illumination.
Tim showing off his English.
Did you miss us? Hong Kong, did you miss us?
I was like, I'm in Australia, but that's fine. I'm from Australia, but that's fine.
I missed you so much. I'm glad to be here, and it's been so long, right?
I think it's been like 6 or 7 years since they've been to Hong Kong or something like that.
It's been so long. Hope to see you guys more. Bring country. Did you enjoy your
Everyone's like, adorable.
I hope we make an incredible.
You guys enjoy Sherlock?
But yeah, anyways, lots of comments.
셜록을 저희가 특별히 어레인지를
And so this was when they first came towards the front stage as well.
Sherlock 咧就係佢話咧特別係 arrange 咗之後咧就唱咗呢個 opening 嘅第一首歌俾。
Obviously, you had the translator there as well, which was good. But like I think like a lot of people really understood what they were saying as well. So it was like, yeah, they were like impressed. They were like, and then I'll show you the video again. But like he was like imitating the translator. But yeah, basically they were saying, oh, they're really good at understanding what we're saying and stuff. And everyone's like impressed by Key and his Cantonese.
너무 큰 함성을 보내.
꼭 저희가 이제 남아 있는 무대들이 멋진 무대들 많이.
But yeah, just having lots of fun. Alright, next song I think is like Misery? Yeah. this was such a good song live. I mean, I really enjoyed it in the album, listening to it as well. I don't know how this video will upload on YouTube because obviously there is some of the music, so I hope it doesn't get blocked totally. And then obviously they came up again to the front stage to perform the end bit of the song. Oh no, that was Cøde. Sorry, got confused. I was getting a bit too engrossed into the song. But yeah, like again, Cøde, just with the three of them in different levels. That was cool too. And I think there is a part where I only realized after watching the video that Taemin had made a mistake. I think it's not this one. I think it's the next. I think it's this bit there. Let me see. It's sad that I can't zoom in on the video for you guys, but you can see him smile after a while. I think it's after this bit. So see, he's different there and he's like smiling. So yeah, I only realized after I watched this video, I was like, oh wait, why does it look different? And he's like smiling. So yeah. I wish we could zoom in on the videos. I don't think I can do that on this. Like you can do it on your phone, but obviously you can't do it on here. And then I tried to do like horizontally filming, and it was just harder. I just did a bit for Good Evening, but then yeah, it was so hard. I was just trying to change hands with my fan light and this. I could tell you by the end of this concert, my arms were sore, like they had a proper workout. And it's nice kind of like seeing them there, and then you've got the big screen at the back as well. Again, different perspectives of things. And then yeah, I went back into this version vertically because I was just like, my hands are dying. Yeah, and then obviously this was a bit of a break section here with the dances, and then they started performing in their new outfit. And then we're like, oh yeah, we know what's coming with this song, with these outfits, because obviously I had watched the previous concert, but yeah. I've obviously had to film this iconic part in Don't Call Me. Oh, not, sorry, this, not here, sorry. I had to, oh, sorry, I missed it. Ah, okay, there we go. That's me basically yelling out at Minho, but yeah, I'm sick of all your trash, handsome looking person. Anyways, and then we had the iconic body rhythm. And I think I was like, just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, they're coming to the front stage. I knew that was gonna happen, but I was still like, oh my gosh. everyone's like, oh my god, he's so bulked up. Seriously. You can't tell with everything on. Oh, I can't unhear my voice. This is horrible. Anyways, skipping to... Did he do that bit here? I think he did. Oh... Again, I'm so sad I can't zoom it for you guys. That's another iconic part. Everyone's like, "Wah!" So yeah, that was fun. And then they had juice. Again, back on the stage, so really couldn't see it. I don't know why they filmed the dancer there. I think got confused for a second. He looks very handsome in there. I think he had some problems with the mic there. And there was some sound issue as well at some point during this performance, I think so. But it was still fine.
Are you guys fun tonight?
Look at him, so bulked up. I was like, I feel like I shouldn't be looking properly, like... He's so cute. Forever my bias in SHINee, I'm sorry.
네. 방금 들으신 곡은
And then
멘트하고 수위 미저리 했고요.
everyone tried
준비
to...
괜찮았나요?
And everybody getting excited. I think everybody is just getting excited.
굉장히 자연스럽게 오네요. 바디 리듬과 주스를 보여드렸습니다.
Body Rhythm 同埋咧 Juice 俾大家欣賞過嘅。
아 너무 핫하다.
Timmy was getting excited.
You guys very energetic. So I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
It's
That's-
like my birthday.
And then people were like singing happy birthday to him even though it wasn't his birthday. And he was like, oh, thank you. But it's not.
그
He was like, I don't want to get old. No thanks.
감사합니다. 저 생일이군요.
係我嘅生日係咪？
근데 저 이제 나이 안 먹고 싶어요.
我唔想再增年紀
He was like, I
喎。
don't want to get older. Thanks.
약간 섹시하게 복근을 보여주던데요.
正話咧，你都非常之 sexy， 俾咗六嚿腹肌係咪睇啊？
지금도 보이.
而家都睇到係咪啊？
And then they were like, oh, you've been showing your six pack. And he was like suddenly getting shy about it. I'm like, you've already shown everything. And then he did the guilty bit. And he was like, oh, I'm kidding. I'm getting shy. Just. And they were like, all right, Minho turn. To Minho. Oh, 한 번 더. Everyone was getting excited. We didn't receive enough guilty stuff, so I was like, oh, you need to do it again.
뭐 했어요 어제 와서?
They still couldn't get past this conversation.
미리 들어왔죠?
我就提早入境啦。
And he was like, what?
안 돼요.
呢件衫做唔到啊。
I was like, I can't do it with this clothes.
因為呢度咧就扣住咗，
오늘 그러면 그 새로운 버전의 기티
咁我就會試下第二個 version。
보여주세요. 오늘 눈 듯해서
Keep up. They knew it was happening.
개인적으로 보시면
呢個我都好想睇啊！
Even Timon was like, I kind of want to see it.
안 된다고. 절대 안 된다고. 안 돼.
絕對唔得，
안 돼요.
唔
없어요.
可以，冇啊，
안 돼요.
唔可以，
오이.
Hoi.
오이.
And then everyone's hoi, so it means like, yes, you can. He was like, no, I can't.
都冇，
나도 뭐.
And he's like, I don't have anything. And then everyone kind of gave up and was like, okay, fine, move on. Let's move on to the next conversation. But yeah, this Ments were cute. This was like pure SHINee for me. This is what I've seen online everywhere else, and this was like me seeing it for the first time within my own eyes, and it was just an unforgettable experience. Them being, you know, playful with the fans and stuff like that. Well, I forgot to mention as well, while Minho was trying to tell his story of what was happening, he actually came to Hong Kong a couple of days early, because he had an event with a jewelry shop called Fred, and I also went there to see him. I'll post maybe a couple of photos and videos there, but yeah, this was seeing him, obviously not as close as this, but yeah, he was very handsome, and like in real life, like I knew his face was tiny, but in real life it's literally like the size of my fist, it feels like. But yeah, I'll show you some pictures at some point while I'm editing this video. But yeah, moving on, what's the next? I kind of forgotten where we are at now. Oh, everybody, of course. Everyone getting excited. And then obviously I tried again horizontally. Had to obviously not miss this part. And then where are we at? View. A lot of people loved View. Like, people were having lots of fun with View. I think people were getting so hyped. So I had the two screens. I was trying to see which side was a bit easier to see. But you can tell from me, I'm like, my hand was getting tired because I couldn't lift it that much up. And then here, I think they're starting to get closer to the stage again. But yeah, let me see what else I've got here. But yeah, lots of videos, as you can tell. Obviously my phone was a bit on the brink of death, so I had to put my portable charger on it, and that even made it even more heavy to hold. Yeah, what else? Oh, I forgot to mention as well, there was some events that were being done by the fans, but I don't know if we had started already from there. So basically, I think there were 4 events in total. And obviously we had banners for 4 events. Well, 3 banners, and then 1 event was just using your phone's flashlight to do the event. So one of the first ones was this one was basically after I think when they were doing the Ment. Yeah, so we were like, oh, finally, it's been a while, basically, kind of thing. And then you have like really good quality banners. Last time in Australia when they did the one for DNE, half of them were not reading it, and then they were showing it so you could see it and stuff. Like, you're not supposed to show this before the event anyways. And then at the back you've got like an event guide with both English and Chinese translations for stuff. And then so this second one here was for the feeling, so obviously it's not shown in this one. And then there's like a flashlight surprise event which was for the Encore song. And then this was the last one, which was when Runaway was playing at the end of it. And these were done by SHINee Crossing Hong Kong. So yeah, this was really cute. And obviously I brought them all back from the concert to kind of show you guys what I've been, doing for the events. But yeah, everyone was like, oh my, like SHINee even was impressed with like, more events? Wait, how many more do you have? Like, it keeps going. But yeah, that was really cute. So yeah. All right, where are we at? I kind of lost. Oh, there we go. That's the feeling one. And then obviously because it was an event, everyone started to put the banners up already. So we're like, I can't see anything. So yeah, I think it was at the point I kind of stopped doing the video because of that. And then obviously at the end everyone was like just having fun. Minho having lots of fun. Obviously, I'm sad obviously that ONEW wasn't part of this, but obviously if you've heard the news, they're doing the Encore concert for their anniversary, I think on 24th, 25th and 26th of May, so it's very exciting. At least he's gonna do it there. I'm hoping that they do a Beyond Live as well, so I can buy tickets and watch it live here in Australia. People were like saying, oh, you should just go to Korea, and I'm like, well, yeah, but no. I've just been on holiday, so I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, and then obviously they had the change of clothes again, and they did kind of like this acoustic of a few of the early day songs, so like Replay. And I think this was Love Like Oxygen. And then obviously Key had his hair attached. And then I think this was the second Ment that they were doing.
전에 나왔던 더 필링이라는 노래 아마 또
And then some more.
嗱，如果大家識唱就一齊唱啦。
그럼 다음 곡 빈칸 들려드릴게요.
Kind, I was like, oh no, it's gonna make me cry. Alright, so this was the horizontal version. I really tried. Didn't last very long. And then you could see people's hair. I was so upset. I was like, oh, it's fine. And then I gave up and I went back to this. Very good live performance, as you can tell. But yeah. And then obviously you've got these ballads. I think these are the songs that definitely are on the concert no matter what, I think. And being able to actually listen to it live was just like, at some point I ended up stopping the video, like not filming, because I just wanted to kind of absorb everything from the video rather than obviously, you know, trying to look through the lens of the the video or the camera or the phone. I wanted to just like get it absorbed within my eyes and my brain. And I think Taemin did a really good job again of, you know, singing some of Jonghyun's part and stuff like that. And obviously there's only... I think I was just trying to see... I was obviously trying to show the fan like flashlight kind of stuff. But yeah. And then they had all these confettis or whatever you want to call it, paper stuff. I think I even brought one back here. Somehow it made it alive. That little piece of paper. Oh, and someone had actually also, apart from this one, there was also those, you know, big, not confetti, but those straps. Also ended up getting one, like someone was nice enough to give us one while they managed to grab a couple. So it was like, I've got too many. Here's one. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then me and Dalia ended up cutting it into half. So we've got each a half of it. So you'll see singing the encore for the end. And obviously we had to have Hard, as it was obviously their comeback for that concert. Oh, I was like, oh, okay, fine. Let me have a break. Let me just put my phone down for a second. And obviously they were at the backstage, so I'm like, I can't see it. Every time now that I see this song, I kept on thinking about every time they thank you Kenny for it, and I'm just like, we need to add this line in the song. It's so addictive. Yeah, so again, it's all in red, so it's a bit hard to see. And then I think this was like comment again. Hitchhiker. still putting the chills around. I think we're towards the end of this music, like the concert though. And then with one hand, and then my flashlight doing the following at the well, it was hard. This is like a whole coordination / workout thing for me. And then, yeah, we had, I don't know how many more songs going on. That was still Hitchhiking. Sorry if the volume is crazy loud. And then Runaway, which was part of the last event as well. And then, yeah, this was kind of towards the end, kind of like the end meant for them. And I was like, yeah, well, everyone was just like, because I think it was a Saturday, so they were like, oh yeah, you guys don't have to work tomorrow, it's a Sunday, and we were just like, well, it's just another day. Just not seeing you makes us sad. And then I think they did an encore of View, so this was kind of like, yeah, because I think this was the last stop of their Perfect Illumination Asian tour, so I think, yeah. Minho being so excited on the side there. I don't know what this was. There was someone with like a stand that could move its hand and stuff. I was just like, I wonder what it is. I'm so curious. And then where else? Yeah, I think this was the last song, and then this was really the last Ment, and obviously I finally got to see this ritual that they always do. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this in real life, like seriously.
Thank you, Encore! Thank you, Encore! See you again!
There must be some Koreans in there, in the venue, of course, but yeah, it was surprising that I think even the Philippines, or like there was a group of people from the Philippines that came as a group, as a, like the fan club or something. So yeah, I was very impressed with all of this. But yeah, I can't believe this video is about 53 minutes long. But anyways, this was basically my experience as a SHINee fan, as a Shawol, for their Perfect Illumination concert, SHINee World 6, and I would give that a 15 out of 10, because I've been to, you know, a few different concerts. I've been to Big Bang, I've been to Monster X, I've been to DNE FanCon, I've been to Day 6, I've been to a lot of different concerts that have happened here in Australia. I don't know if this is because it's more of a, maybe the Australian vibe, you know, or because I bought a general standing ticket. I'm usually more of a reserved seating girl, because I'm such a shorty. This was, you know, the first time I've ever done standing. But yeah, this was definitely, you know, knowing them, because I usually go to the concert only if I know at least 70% of their songs or 80% of their songs. There's no point in me going if I only know like maybe their title tracks, basically. That's why there's a few of the Twice concerts, you know, IVE concert that is upcoming that I'm not going to go to because I only know the title tracks. And I feel like it would be a good experience if, for example, someone else comes with me. But if I go by myself, I think it's not as a fun thing. Obviously you'd enjoy the songs. I'm sure the songs are great, but you're not enjoy it as well as if you knew the songs. Like I knew all of their songs here. So this was one of the things. And two, I think just the vibe of the other people in the audience as well was really good. You know, doing the fan chants, doing the events properly, nobody pushing around, even though we were all in the standing area. You know, so it was just, this was also great. I'm not saying this has happened in Australia because obviously I've only been the sitting stuff, but just the fan chants, even like last time I was singing for the DNE, it was just not a lot of people singing along to the songs, and things like that. So it was just like little bits and pieces. I'm not saying the Australian crowd is not as good, but it's just, I think sometimes there's some certain things that I'm missing, that's all, which can be improved on, I'm sure. It will be interesting. I am interested in going to the ESPA concert that's happening in, I think, August of this year, and yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen there, because it's, I think, the first SM show concert that is happening in Australia. Obviously we'll see how that goes, and hopefully a lot of people go, because that will show SM that there is an audience in Australia, because I think they always kind of forget about us here. So yeah, that, and also the organization of just things happening. You know, there was no pushing or no waiting too long for transport and stuff, even after the concert. So, you know, the thing here in Australia is, oh my gosh, it takes forever to get back home, because obviously the venues are so far. Here it was far, but not that far that you exhausted from it. Like, they had lots of trains coming in, which I know they do in Australia, but it's not as well planned. I don't know, it's just something about it. But yeah, I just thought it was just nice and easy. No one was pushing, no one was getting angry, just everybody had lots of fun. And so yeah, I'm hoping to see a SHINee World tour still. I am hoping this will happen. I feel like my life is complete just a bit. Like, if next time I get to see ONEW in another SHINee World, then I will be fully complete. And then maybe if we get next time some VIP tickets, probably we'll do that again. But yeah, only for SHINee, really. You never know, maybe if some NCT team comes around, maybe I will. But yeah, so far this was my experience with the SHINee World Perfect Elimination show. I hope you like this format. I don't know if this will be a very good format to actually look at, but yeah, I want to thank Dalia again for coming to the show and buying tickets for me again. If you see this video, I hope you watch it till the end, but yeah, I just want to say thank you, and then also for sharing your videos with me of the concert. But yeah, next time hopefully we get to see SHINee World here in Australia together. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. You can check out my reaction to a lot of SHINee stuff. I've got lots of SHINee goodies that I usually unbox on this channel, albums, and then reactions as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye guys!